Om Shanti. Hare, thank you ji. Om Shanti. We had been talking of vrittis. Sometimes people talk of the importance of outlook and attitudes. They say you cannot change the events, but you can change your attitudes. Moreover, your behavior depends upon your attitudes. If a person behaves with us very rudely, roughly, impolitely, we say your attitude is not good. So, this word vritti has included in it all this: outlook, attitude, intention, motive, mood, all these together in one, vritti. As I said earlier, man is as his vrittis. Each one in this world is acting according to his vritti. Of course, we sometimes mention drishti, our outlook and attitude, but the basic to them all is the vritti. So we had mentioned a number of vrittis. Now some others which were left, I will take them up. One, for example, is nischintita vritti, where a person does not have anxiety, no worry. There are some people who are always happy, whatever happens. Va drama va, va baba va. So they have this kind of a state of mind. Vritti also determines our state of mind. It is drama, they enjoy it. But they always are happy whatever happens. And therefore they don't worry. Why they don't worry? Why? The reason is they know whatever is happening is the result of our actions, our past actions. Whether we will it or not, it will happen. It has to come. Now, whether you accept it with a happy mind or you accept it with a sad mind, but you have to accept it because they are there. You can't remove them, it is beyond your control. Certain things do happen in spite of your best efforts and your wishes to the reverse. The hurricane came, the storm came. In Taiwan, the earthquake came. No one had control over it. People had built certain hotels at a very high cost. They had multi-storied buildings with the modern amenities, post-modern equipments. But all of them fell en bloc, the whole of them together. They fell to the ground. They had no control. So there are many things which may be wish otherwise, but they happen as they happen. You have no hold over them. There are sisters and brothers who come to the institution. They like this knowledge very much and they have a lot of love for Baba. They have great desire to march forward on the spiritual path, and they also want at the same time that their other family members also benefit by this knowledge. So they make all their attempts. Someone making attempts for the father, another one for the mother making efforts for the child, that this person also may come close to Baba. But in spite of their best wishes, the person doesn't. What can be done? So there are many things which are not to your liking, which are against your wishes, contrary to your efforts. What can you do? Should you be sad? Should we make our life miserable because of them? Should we worry? Have anxiety? No. Always be happy. The first slogan in our life, we listen to so many slogans, at least one slogan every day, at the end of the Murli. But one main important slogan, which we always should have written on our forehead or scribed in our heart, is be always happy. That is the life of a yogi, always happy. And Baba says, Nishchay wala nischint. What is the sign of Nishchay? The faith. Nishchay means the faith. What is the sign of faith? If I say I have faith in Baba's knowledge, I have faith in God, I have faith in me, I have faith in Brahma, and so on. But at the same time I worry. What will be the result of this? What will happen tomorrow? What will be my future? If one or the other kind of worry I have in my life, that in itself is a proof that I don't have faithful. So they always write faithfully, yours faithfully. We should be Baba's faithful, not half faith or 1/3 faith and 3/4 faithless, you see. No, full faith. And if we have full faith, the sign of it will be that we will have no worry. Baba will take care of it. Whatever will be happening will be to the best of our advantage, beneficial for us. It is the ending phase of the drama. We have to repay for what we have been doing. So why worry? It has to happen. It has to happen. You can't avoid. Make your efforts, try your best. But whatever happens, what you say? Drama. Baba. So, Nishchay wala nischint, you see. And Baba says, Nishchay Atma Vijayati. One who has faith, he is victorious. This is another sign of a person who has full faith. Anyone who has full faith will come out victorious. Brave only can be victorious, not the weak people who have the courage, who have the daring. What do we mean by it? We have to face the storms in life, the trials and tribulations. They will come. So we remain unmoved. A yogi remains unmoved in front of them all. There are people, if a rat enters their house, now the rat is passing near the foot, that person jumps out of fear. Oh, rat, rat, rat. You see, they are so afraid of a rat, which is Ganpati Savari, you know. They are afraid of the small rat. What to say of lion and other things, you see. So, if they are afraid even of a small rat, what would you say? That means there is a fear in their mind. An Urdu poet has said, Maut ka ek din muayyan hai, Maut ka ek din muayyan hai, नींद फिर क्यों शब भर नहीं आती. He says, death has to come one day. Then why can't you sleep? You see, it has to come anyway. Why can't you sleep without anxiety? Sleep. They say sound sleep. I would say soundless sleep. Because if you make sound by less sleep, others will be disturbed, So, this is what happens. I don't know why they call sound sleep, you see. It is something wrong, to breathe from the nostrils and to breathe out and in, you see. Nostrils are not made for this, for doing pranayama even during the night, you see. In this polluted atmosphere of Delhi, Bombay, Bangalore, Madras, to breathe, you see. So what I was saying was, Nishchay wala nischint. Anyone who has full faith would be without any worry. They say three are the causes of man's disease: hurry, worry, and curry. You see, hurry. If you are always in a hurry, never feel relaxed, you rush up in a rat race, so you will have heart attack one day. And there is a problem. Work very earnestly, zealously, with efficiency, but it does not mean that you should have always hurry, you see, and worry. They say it is never the work, but the worry that kills a man. Man, we have never heard died of work, but we have heard number of times men die because of worry. And curry, whether it be Sindhi curry, Punjabi curry, Multani curry, you see, whatever curry you eat, if you add so many spices and so many things and make it so tasty but unhealthy, unhygienic, not fit for human consumption, having lost all the vitamins and other nutrients, so that kind of curry. These three are the causes of disease, you see. So, we should never have worry. Nishchay wala nischint. Nishchay wala nischint. Nishchay wala nischint. I have full faith in Baba. I will never worry. Why should I? He is almighty. He is my beloved Father. He will take care of me. Even in Laukik, in our worldly matters, if there is a small child and his father is a big man, a VIP, with lot of influence, with the resources, monetary and others, so he does not worry. He says, whatever happens, my father will take care of it, you see. In our case, we have absolutely no cause for worry, because we are children of Him who is the greatest, the mightiest, the holiest, the kindest, the most merciful, not merciful, most merciful. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. In the Quran they say, God the merciful. He is merciful. We perhaps have not experienced this number of times how merciful He is. We have been sinning, and even then He says, my sweet children. Other people would curse us. They would condemn us. They would say, we taught you a number of times, but you don't listen. And we ourselves confess, Main Murakh Kalkami. You see, Kripa Karo Bharta, Main Murakh. If somebody says you are Murakh, you are stupid, So I will say, hold your tongue. You have no right to say, I am Murakh. But I myself have the right to say, I am Murakh. Not only am I stupid fellow, as stupid as a donkey, you see, what they say. Not only Murakh, but Khal. Khal means wicked. Wicked. One who has lot of viciousness, crookedness in the mind. and Kami, whose desires are endless, who is as sexy as a dog, you see. Go God, I am such a fellow. So you have to be merciful on me. You can save me. Otherwise I am here up to here in quagmire. No one can take me out. I am drowned, you see. So he is the merciful one. My children, beloved ones, sweet children, my lovely children, I love you, he says. We may be dirty brutes, but still he says we love you. He loves us. Can you imagine? You see. So he is merciful. When such a father we have, what is the worry? Why at all we worry? You see. Even a slight trace of worry in our mind shows we have that much of faithlessness in our mind. So nischintata, nischinta vritti, worryless state of mind, which in positive terms means happy state of mind. Constant happiness, not this worldly kind of happiness when a person has high status, lot of wealth, good building to live in, all the other amenities and facilities, not that kind of happiness, but bliss. They say I am as happy as in the seventh heaven. Seventh heaven. They have mentioned a number of heavens. In the Quran it is mentioned 5 heavens. 5 asman, you know. But in the Bible 7 heavens. You see. 5 heavens or 7 heavens. But a yogi is always in heaven. You see. Maybe even in the 9th heaven which they don't have. You see. Higher than that. So our feet are on earth, but our mind is there, you see, with Shiv Baba, the highest one. So nischintata vritti. Then another is sneha vritti. Sneha vritti. Never should we be touched by any hatred. It's very difficult. There are people who provoke you, irritate you, they work against you, they criticize you, they talk ill of you. To many people they defame, they tell them that you are a bad man, you see. They put allegations against you, blaspheme you, whatever they do, whatever happens, even then you love them, you like them. Baba says, the bhaktas, the devotees have been saying, Paramatma thikkar bhittar sab mein hai. God is everywhere. He is even in the stone, in the dust, in the rubbish, you see. Everywhere means that in the most nasty thing, stenchy thing, the worst of things, God is there also. So what does it mean? They have been defaming. But even then, he has been giving them visions of their tutelary head, of their Isht, the god or goddess whom they worship. He has been kind even to bhaktas. If they have been praying to God to give them something, and with great devotion, making some sacrifices, God even appears unto them. And people mistake it. You know Dhanna Bhagat? There is a story of Dhanna Bhagat. Many Bhagats. We do not know what kind of Bhagat we were in Bhakti Marg, you see. But each one of us was a Bhagat. Bhagat means Thagat, you see. One who deceives others. Because outwardly he is a Bhagat. Muh mein Ram Ram, Bhagal mein Churi, you see. So Bhagat, that is the shape. Very big mark on the forehead. But Dhanna Bhagat. What did Dhanna Bhagat do? He used to worship a statue, an idol, an image of God. God according to him, you see, so-called God. He worshipped and worshipped for a number of years. day and night and did much for it, but he could not have a vision of it. So he was frustrated. He became very angry one day. Angry at whom? Angry at God, you see. He said, "What do you mean?" As if God is before him. He said, "What do you mean? If today you don't appear, I'll see." You see. So he just went and worshipped that idol. God did not appear. So he kicked the idol with his leg, with his foot. He kicked it. Aata hai ki nahi? You see. Where are you? Why are you hiding? He told God, "Come." If you don't come, you see, like the small baby, he tells his father, "I want motorcycle on my birthday." You see. And if the father says, "No, you can't drive a motorcycle. The traffic in Delhi is so dangerous. At some place the cow is crossing the road. At other place another man is crossing the road. People don't keep to right or left, they go anywhere, berserk." You see. Like a mad elephant. They go on the roads. "My dear son, no bike." You see. "Later on I get you a car." So he kicks the cup, the plate, the glass, the table, whatsoever comes before him, even the cat and the dog, the pets in his house. He kicks them also without any fault of the big cat and the dog. He kicks. Why? "I want this, you must get. It's my birthday." You see. So also Dhanna Bhagat, name is also Dhanna Bhagat. Dhanya Maharaj, he was very strange, you see. So he kicked. And they say God appeared. You see. The one whom he worshipped, whosoever it was, God of his own conception, it appeared before him, it appeared to him as if he had a vision of it. So even when someone is angry, he is the merciful. Therefore they mistake. They think that whom they have been worshipping was real God, though it was not God. But since this man was very fond of him, loved him, prayed to him, and had observed so many fasts and did so much in order to see him, so he appeared in the form in which he wanted, not his real form. So they mistake. They either think that God can appear in any form, or they think that the God whom they worship, he is the God. So that happens. So God even loves even those who even do not love him, who even hate him, who are the most hardcore atheists. Even them he loves. He is the Father. I say I give inheritance. He says I give inheritance to all. All are my children whom I love. So also when we follow him, whatever happens, we should never hate. The color of our eyes should not change. The stance of our looks should not change. When a person appears before us, we should not have this kind of a thought in our mind, he is my enemy, my adversary, my rival. He wants to usurp whatever I have. Never a yogi, a real yogi, a high class yogi has this kind of a thought. He loves all. So sneha vritti, always have sneha vritti, the loving attitude, the mood of loving, the outlook and attitude of love. Love is the basic quality of the soul, of God. This is what distinguishes him from all the other souls. At no point of time is God without love. So also, now that we know God, we have been able to understand his attributes, his epithets. We should try our best. As I said, it is a very difficult task to bear with those people who are like thorns, who prick us. all the time. To love them is a great task, but this is our effort, the spiritual effort of a yogi. So, Sneha Vritti, this is another Vritti. We will take up the other ones later. Thank you. Om Shanti.